Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Matthew Liberatore.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. We'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about to get started. Stepping in, Kelly Sullivan. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Sullivan launched a homer in his most recent game. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Sullivan, 23 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Scott moving under this one. One down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Here's Jose Ramirez.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Runner on the go. Now that's smacked to right center. Base hit. Ball comes in quickly. So despite the hit and run, it'll be runners at first and second.
The first baseman, number 8, Reed Hoskins.
Nope, that's inside.
What a stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Tanner Bybee. You look at the strikeout leaders, and he's right there mowing guys down, Chris.
Yeah, the velocity pops, but it's his late movement that makes it unfair. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
He's racking up Ks and making it look routine.
Yeah, just like Charlie Sheen, wannabe hitters are in survival mode when he's on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1. Fires over to Hoskins. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
And let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Alec Burleson now at the plate. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-0. Aye! Foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fry takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 60, Nolan Gaurdians.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Busch Stadium. New inning getting started. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Fry came up with 4 hits in his last game. Oh, look at the stop. There's 1, fires to first, and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
In the air to left center. Scott on the move. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Of the second. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Ramon Urias. Ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1-2 now. Right through there, got him. And there's 1 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup. Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Second inning here, no score. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. To the right side, Rocchio tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So up next, Mason Wynn. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. St. Louis goes down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Base hit, left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Lined into right. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's some real power at the plate. Kelly Sullivan. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one ripped but foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Stays alive. One and 2 here. Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run double and they lead by 2. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Hit hard, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now the 0-1. That's a ball. Oh, great stop. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Guardians 3 and the Cardinals nothing. This is Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one fouled hard the other way. And the 0-2. Struck him out swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Church went deep in his most recent game. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
Nope, that's foul.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Joel Pozo, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. In the air to left center. Scott turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, David Fry.
In the air, right field. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Brian.
And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that is that. The Guardians go down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fastball for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Ball 1.
Fouled off left side. The Cards hitless so far in the game.
Nope, upstairs.
Makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Gorman batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the 5th. Austin Hedges digs in for the Guardians. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he's on at first.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Hedges around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Matthew Liberator departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Ryan Stanek.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sullivan getting ready to hit. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first.
That's a ball.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Man at second.
Hey!
Sullivan mashed a homer in his last game. And it's fouled away.
Ball. Down.
This one in the air center field. Scott gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Cody Sullivan.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
The 0-1. Ripped on a line to center. Scott under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Jose Ramirez will hit next.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And it is out of here. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His 9th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Hoskins pushes it foul.
Ball. That's upstairs.
And a 1-1.
Ball.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
How you gonna finish? Gotta get to the business. They watching, they witnessing. Got a record, I break it like like Guinness. Oh yeah, he's top of the league. Oh,
Back here at Busch Stadium. Well, Singy, he's been on a tear coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today. Swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, Boog, he's pitching like he's got the answers to the test, and the hitters miss study group. You know, these Cardinals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 11, Victor Scott II.
Fought off foul. The Guardians up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason.
2 down, bases empty. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. High fly ball right field. And that is that. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
Gabriel Arias.